So pressure you increase. If you increase pressure, temperature will increase. That's one case, right? Other cases, you increase the pressure, temperature is constant. That's a case number two. If temperature is constant, we know that if pressure is increased, volume will reduce. Because P and V are moving in opposite direction, right? So if pressure is increased, temperature is also increasing, then entropy will increase. But if pressure is increased, temperature is constant, volume is decreasing. Now see, you have this vessel. You are increasing pressure. Vessel's volume is lesser now. So the molecules are moving in a smaller volume. Are they paying attention to this? So this volume is becoming half, let's say. Now they're moving in half of the volume. So what will happen to the entropy? It will be reduced. Both the cases note down. Pressure increase, temperature increase. Pressure increase, temperature constant, volume reduce, entropy will be lesser. Temperature increase, it will increase. Atomicity is higher, entropy is higher. So let's say you have 1 mole of gas NO and 1 mole of gas N2. Provided we have the same atoms. Don't compare N2 with CO2. I'm comparing NNO with NNO, different combination. So NO and N2, if you compare, N2 will be higher because N2 has more number of atoms, right? So more degree of freedoms will be involved. More number of atoms are involved, right? So randomness will be higher. Note down this also. So these are certain points for entropy or disorderliness. Any difficulty in this?
The first one, if you go from liquid to solid, entropy will decrease.
Liquid to solid will be decreasing.
So, but noise will anyways come out because it's shared space. So, one noise always comes because the space is shared.
No, you should not shout. Shout like that. You can do work, there's no problem. Does not work. No? We are also doing. My voice will not go outside. So, entropy of system plus entropy of surrounding is entropy of universe. Right on this point. Entropy of system plus entropy of surrounding is entropy of universe. So, basically, system plus surrounding is universe. Okay. Note on the point one. Entropy of system plus entropy of surrounding is entropy of universe. Change in entropy of system plus change in entropy of surrounding is zero if it is reversible process. Okay. So basically reversible process, what is going to happen? By default, reversible process does not do any change in entropy of universe. But reversible is hypothetical. It's an ideal situation. So if system is increasing, surrounding will decrease. If system is decreasing, surrounding will increase. Understand? So let's say one is increasing by x value, other will decrease by x value. Or other is decreasing by x value, other will increase by x value. Overall, they will say plus x minus x is 0. Or minus x plus x is 0.
So, why is reversible?
Irreversible. Because reversible process are not building any kind of entropy. Why it is not building? Because for reversible case, you have proved integral ds system is what? 0. You know back we have discussed, right? That Carnot cycle part. So integral ds system is 0 means what? It's a state function. And for that whole part, if you just move across, it's not changing the universe things, right? Come to the next part. In nature, all processes are irreversible. In nature, all processes are irreversible, and entropy of universe is ever increasing to become maximum.
So, what will happen for teachers' maximum?
It will not reach maximum. It is always tending to become maximum. That's why the word is ever increasing. Okay. It's like it's just keep on shooting up. Okay. And in nature, there is nothing reversible. Even if you say it is reversible, it is not correct, right? Everything is irreversible in nature. You can say water cycle is there, you can say nitrogen cycle is there, but these are cycles. They're not reversible process. It's not like the water which will be evaporated in exactly same way it will come back and all. No, it's just a cycle, right? No reversibility is ensured in any process in nature. So just to summarize the whole discussion, in nature, everything is irreversible. Since everything is irreversible, for all the cases, entropy of universe is increasing. If entropy of universe is increasing, it is tending towards the maximum value, right? Any difficulty in that part? Any issues in this? Okay. So can we say delta system plus delta surrounding is non-zero for natural process or irreversible cases? Or can we also say it is more than zero? Okay. Delta system plus delta surrounding is zero, which is for delta's universe, which is reversible case. So this is the summary of our discussion.
You can't have entropy negative.
Entropy of system or surrounding?
Anything.
It can be negative, why not?
Like entropy of the universe.
Universe cannot be negative.
It cannot be negative.
Universe cannot be negative, for sure. Universe, the best case scenario is zero.
When
Best case scenario is zero if it is reversible process.
so that's when maybe like entire universe is at absolute zero, then nothing happens at all. Then
Yes, yes, we can say, see, reversible process, इसको थोड़ा और deeply समझो. Reversible process means what? Everything is having quasi-static.
some movement.
Okay? Infinitesimally slow. So आपने एक बार यहाँ से let's say उसके ऊपर रखा एक m mass रखा dm mass, it's moving very slowly. It's not doing any exchange with surrounding. So in such processes, universe entropy is as it is. It's not changing. That is only reversible process. So ये पूरी बात पर समझ में आनी चाहिए. First, is it clear? Then we can proceed further. So now if it is clear, let's come back and write case by case करेंगे, solve करेंगे questions and try to understand. Write on the first question. 1 mole of an ideal gas is expanded isothermally. 1 mole of ideal gas is expanded. I just get what? Isothermally.
Is that same question? Just came the
करिए सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करिए.
so if processes
If process is reversible, second is
Oh.
irreversible. दो questions है. अब फॉर्मूला आपको सारे पता है. How do you get delta system? So you know ds is dq by d. ds is dq by d for reversible case. dq मेरे को पता है isothermal का कितना होता है? नहीं dq no होता है, du zero होता है.
minus
du is dq plus dw. dq is minus dw. And minus w is pdv. Because dw is minus pdv. और p का वैल्यू कितना है? Minus nRT upon v. If you talk about ideal gas. So रखो और solve करो. बताओ delta system का फॉर्मूला क्या है?
what's the formula for S?
ds is dq upon d.
Or D?
Right here. ds is dq upon d. dq की वैल्यू वहां से रख लो.
Reversible.
Reversible. dq is how much? du plus pdv. du तो zero हो गया. So pdv upon p is how much? For ideal gas. nRT by v.
Can't I use D find the work done?
Is that it's okay.
So then you integrate.
P is nRT capital letter. T capital letter. And see, this is upon V, no? So this whole thing upon V. This side you have done upon V. This side also you should upon V, no? The whole thing. Or you say just this is DQ. Just cut T here. DQ is due to fluidity.
Yeah, that's what I.
Ah. Integral. This is what you wrote is DS. This is DS. Now get delta S. Integrate both sides. कितना आ रहा है आधे?
10 no, wait, 10.
Give your answer in terms of R.
10.
R ln 10. So this is what delta S.
System.
So right, delta system is R ln 10.
So surrounding is minus 11.
Minus R ln 10.
Because the surrounding is 0 for the reversal.
DQ का वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करो देखो T से T कैंसिल हो जाएगा. DQ अपॉन T में जो अपॉन T और ऊपर जो T था वो कैंसिल हो जाएगा. So your formula should come NR ln V2 by V1. ऐसा कुछ फॉर्मूला आ रहा हो इंटीग्रेट करके.
Sir,
Yeah.
but is it possible S equals Q by T?
DS is DQ. That's for reversible case only. You can apply this.
So is it possible?
You can't apply this.
That must be.
Think.
Sir, minus ln 10 only.
Huh?
Minus ln.
For system.
Yes.
Why minus system?
Plus.
Sir, minus ln.
DS is DQ. DQ is how much? DQ is
This is something.
PDQ. तो minus 10 यहाँ पे कैसे आ गया?
Because P is minus NR.
नहीं, P is not minus NRT. P is NRT by V.
Oh.
और R is छोटा कहाँ से आ रहा है? R तो universal gas फंक्शन होगा. R कैपिटल करो. R कैपिटल. Pass it. R पहले लिख लो. So ln 10 R में ना वो ऐसा लग रहा है R उसके अंदर चला गया. Or you put a bracket ln 10 then bracket and then keep R outside. You getting the same answer? No? Sure. What you done? DQ is minus DW. DW is minus PDV. So you put what is DQ? अच्छा DW solve करने का लेना.
Right.
DQ is minus DW. So यहाँ पे plus PDV हो जाएगा.
What?
DW is minus PDV. Minus or minus PDV is what? Plus PDV. So DQ is what? NRT by PDV. DS is what?
Okay,
DQ by T.
is minus this value.
DS निकालना फिर. So this upon T, T cancel हो जाएगा. So बचा क्या? NR dV upon V. NR dV upon V का integral. NR ln V2 by V1. Complete. Completed show. Go to irreversible case. Cut it. Write on the next page. No problem. R ln 10 is delta S system. What is delta S surrounding? Minus R ln 10. What is delta S universe? 0. So पहला आप देख लो solution. आपने ऐसे लिखा ds is dq reversible upon t, dq reversible is due to pdv upon t. pdv को लिख दिया आपने nrt upon v. Just see. इंटीग्रेट किया इंटीग्रल सिस्टम इज दिस फॉर्मूला, ये फॉर्मूला नोट कर लीजिए, डायरेक्टली यूज कर सकते हैं। डेल्टा सिस्टम इज NR ln V2 by V1, किसके लिए वैलिड फॉर्मूला? आइसोथर्मल रिवर्सिबल केस, ठीक, डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला इज वैलिड। If you see the Q value, it was NRT ln V2 by V1. Check your answer because that was T times that number, right? ln 9 by delta.
For the second dice.
ln Q1.
But is it also?
Or no, ln won't come actually because you don't integrate.
Now see the next part. Minus delta surrounding was delta system, delta surrounding of minus NR ln V2 by V1. Delta 0 comes 0. First part is clear, everybody. पहले यहाँ तक कंफर्म हो गया, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता है। Any issues, any problem, any difficulty? No issues? अब irreversible ट्राई करो, सोचो कैसे निकाल सकते हो। शाम समझ में आ रहे हो, आते हो, एवरीबॉडी क्लियर? चलिए सेकंड पार्ट की तरफ बढ़ते हैं। Try to answer second part of it. एक बात बताओ, in reversible case, what is the starting point? What pressure and what temperature, what volume? Temperature is 0, correct. But what was the initial pressure?
10.
Okay. What is the final pressure?
1.
In irreversible case, what is the initial pressure?
10.
What is the final pressure?
1.
In irreversible, what is temperature change? Irreversible.
0.
0. Same temperature. Initial, final temperatures are same. So what will happen to volume? Pressure is same, temperature. Initial and final. Whatever initial volume was there. No, whatever initial volume was there for reversible.
Yeah. Oh, volume will increase.
And you're going to irreversible. Whatever is the volume and reversible. Same will be the volume for irreversible also. Value Y will be same, T same. So V will be the same over. Top and bottom V will not match. I'm not telling that. I'm saying that reversible starting point, irreversible starting point are same. Reversible endpoint, irreversible endpoint are also same. Do you agree with this? And this property, delta system is a state function. So देखिए, delta system is a state function. If it is a state function, does it matter that you go from reversible route or irreversible route?
No.
So what is the answer?
Same.
So delta system will be same. लिख लो. Delta system is a state function. Just see this, what I've written. Write like this. Delta system is a state function. You are starting from 10, 300 to 1300 in both the situations, be it reversible, be it irreversible. So since my endpoints are same, my delta system will be same. Since it is a state function. समझ में आ रही बात है? बहुत बेसिक सी बात है, कर लोगे इतना। तो आंसर क्या होगा फर्स्ट पार्ट का? RLN10. No second thought. Delta system is NR ln V2 by V1. ये फॉर्मूला लग जाएगा. N is 1, R is R, ln V2 by V1 is P1 by P2, P1 by P2 is 10 by 1. So answer is R ln 10. सीधे सीधे कर लोगे. ये समझ में आता है V2 by V1 is P1 by P2. Because P1 by P2 is P2 by 2. Because T is constant. I hope this part is clear. अच्छा जी. What is delta S surrounding? Now this is interesting. So right now, delta S surrounding is written with minus Q irreversible upon temperature. Note. Delta surrounding is minus Q irreversible upon temperature. Minus Q irreversible upon temperature. Where Q irreversible indicate heat exchange with the surrounding. Q irreversible indicates heat exchange with the surrounding. अब आपको मैंने फॉर्मूला दे दिया, यहां से आप खुद सॉल्व कर सकते हो. बोलो डेल्टा यू क्यू प्लस डब्ल्यू. अच्छा जी, डेल्टा यू खुद कितना है? हाउ मच इज डेल्टा यू? 0. तो क्यू कितना हो जाएगा? माइनस डब्ल्यू. सो माइनस क्यू क्या हो जाएगा?
W.
डब्ल्यू. और डब्ल्यू का वैल्यू कितना है रिवर्सिबल केस में? हाउ मच इज डब्ल्यू?
minus RC and then
नहीं भाई irreversible isothermal check करो
and then minus NRT and then
minus P external V2 minus V1 is the work done.
1 minus 1 by
Minus
P.
P external V2 minus V1 is the work done. So P external V2 minus V1 is the minus work done.
Yeah.
That value you can put, right? Solve the numbers.
minus NRT and then 9 by 10.
LN कहाँ से आया इसमें? अभी LN कहाँ? फिर मैं बोल रहा हूँ LN क्यों आ रहा है?
So here,
इसमें LN कहाँ है बेटा? क्या बोल रहे हो?
sorry, so 9 by 10
9 by 10 R plus है ना minus है?
plus
फिर से सोचो.
minus
Minus Q irreversible upon T. Minus Q irreversible upon T. Pressure is becoming 10 to 1. Pressure 10 से 1 हो रहा है तो क्या हुआ ये केस? Expansion का केस हुआ ना?
Compression.
So do it. सीधे कैसे लिख दिया आपने? लिखो तो यूज करो. हाँ? Right here, no? What do you know? I also want to see. None में कर लेता आधी चीजें. Is for?
irreversible.
So this is whose formula? This is for?
But this is the work done in irreversible case. Isothermal.
So upon PV तो
And for S.
P external is P2.
P external can be taken as P2.
So that's 1. And V2 minus V1. It's 10 minus 1 because you take ratio of.
No, that is pressure. It's not
You
volume.
have to put minus.
We have to put V is NRT by P. करो solve करो. So you can say delta U is Q plus W. You see, minus Q upon T is W upon T. W is minus external V2 minus V1 upon T, right? Values हो जाएंगी सारी. Then you will put the numbers. P external is P2. इसको note कर लीजिए पूरा एक बार. And V2 is NRT upon P2. V1 is NRT upon P1. Upon T में सारे T cancel हो जाएंगे. NR बाहर चला जाएगा. N का value 1 given है. R है. अब values रख लीजिए. Try to simplify the whole thing. P2 is 1. So P2 upon P2 is 1. Minus P2 upon P1 is 1 by 10. So 1 minus 1 by 10 is 9 by 10. R is the 9 by 10 R. Check करके देखो सारी values. This number, if you solve, you should get this, which is this, which is this. Please confirm. हो गया? Complete कर लीजिए. Complete. ओके, कर पाएंगे? कोई भी प्रॉब्लम यहाँ तक तो बताइए. नो प्रॉब्लम. कितना सॉल्व है पूरा क्वेश्चन? रिवर्सिबल, इरिवर्सिबल, नो डाउट. वेरी गुड. चलो, अब ये समझ में आ गया तो एक आगे बढ़ते हैं. वन स्टेप अहेड. सॉल्व. Delta surrounding is defined as minus heat exchange from surrounding upon temperature. So this again comes from other relations in thermo. Right? So we can use that direct formula, delta surrounding minus Q exchange with surrounding upon T.
The both these are only for isothermal.
No, this minus Q exchange upon T is for everywhere. But the front one is like will change.
This
Case
is
by
only
case.
for
Yes, it will change case by case. So try to answer this question.
so you can use formula for both reversible and reversible.
So the standard formula is TS system is dq upon T.
Okay.
That is always visible. And the standard formula is delta surrounding is minus Q irreversible upon T. That can always be used in all the cases. So try to use it.
Then why do they specify non-linear triatown?
Gamma is 4 by 3. I gave you gamma directly 4 by 3. But it's a non-linear thing. It will have degree of freedom, translational 3, rotational 3. You've done right.
Yeah.
And vibration will be 3 and minus 6. But vibration is non-active, so only 6 will be considered. And gamma is 1 plus 2 by n. F is 6, so 1 plus 2 by 6 is 4 by 3. I gave you directly gamma is 4 by 3. Gamma is also called Poisson's ratio. It's called Poisson's ratio. Why are you applying formula?
Find final temperature.
And why are you doing that?
Because
Isn't temperature constant?
No.
I know. It's just zero.
एडियाबैटिक
I just
क्यू जीरो है तो सॉल्व क्या कर रहे हो आप लोग एडियाबैटिक का क्यू कितना होता है जीरो
Yeah.
तो dq अपॉन
So
t क्या होगा जीरो अपॉन
zero.
t जीरो अपॉन t का इंटीग्रल होगा जीरो कुछ सॉल्व भी नहीं करना है इसमें सो रिवर्सिबल केस डेल्टा सिस्टम इज जीरो डेल्टा सराउंडिंग इज जीरो डेल्टा इज यूनिवर्स इज जीरो सो पहला तो ऐसे सॉल्व किया
So for
Come
all
to irreversible.
huh? For all if I take it like that.
for reversible part all three are zero 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 and zero yes or no why surrounding zero because it's not exchanging heat from surrounding adiabatic is a cut off no so surrounding से तो exchange हो ही नहीं सकता so zero हो जाएगा so delta system is zero because dq is zero dq upon t is your formula no dq itself is zero the integral of dq upon t क्या होगा zero ही होगा ना ये भाई लगा हुआ बिल्कुल सॉल्व कर देगा सब कुछ तो So note down delta system is 0, delta surrounding is 0, delta universe is 0.
Irreversible also
नहीं तीनों नहीं से होगा लिखो यहाँ पर लिखो प्लीज राइट डाउन
understood.
अरे अभी अंडरस्टूड है 2 महीने बाद ये सब अंडरस्टूड से अंडरगॉन हो जाएगा लिखो
Understood.
लिखने में बहुत आप लोग फेल रहते हो देखो उसकी फॉर्मूला वन बड़ी
Everything is there.
yeah everything is there that's why it's a good formula no all formula you can revise
Like not just formula.
and the questions are also there
Yeah.
okay good चलो irreversible case solve करो
Sure, but delta Q is just 0, right?
हाँ but मेरा formula क्या ds irreversible is can I use ds irreversible as dq upon t no I can't that is not that is only valid for ds system is dq reversible upon t it cannot be dq reversible upon t now in the previous case it was same because our pressure and temperature conditions were same is this same this time also is the temperature of reversible same as reversible are you reaching to the same end condition answer is no
Now you need to calculate that.
हाँ अब कैलकुलेट करना होगा नहीं वो वाला नहीं वो नहीं चलेगा बिकॉज वो रिवर्सिबल का है
P to the power 1 minus gamma.
वो नहीं चलेगा दैट इज फॉर रिवर्सिबल द अदर वन व्हिच इज फॉर इरिवर्सिबल
230 times. Is that it?
सॉल्व कर ले भाई सॉल्व करके दिखाओ
Minus P external.
minus p external p2 minus p1 is ncv t2 minus t1 then we put t1 t2 is not known v2 minus v1 is nrt2 upon p nrt2 upon p2 nrt1 upon p1 all these values we put simplify that and solve that equation get temperature huh? no solve
So T2 minus T1 by gamma minus 1.
illa
It's the same.
solve
It's the same value.
solve
So 16,300.
That's a form. That's T2 minus T1 by gamma minus.
Huh?
T2 minus T1 by gamma minus.
We simplify. You can always simplify. The formula is NCV T2 minus T1 is minus P external V2 minus V1.
That's the same value.
हाँ तो एक बार सॉल्व करो यार क्या क्या है एक बार और सॉल्व कर लो प्रैक्टिस चाहिए होगी आपको कोई आ रहा है उधर से
So you know that wall is about to fall down, like
Yeah.
the other room, the big one, before like that door thing, the entire thing is shaking. Like it's loose from top. Like the AC vent also fell down.
Yeah, then they put it back.
Aditya closed the door. Normally only, not even had it fell. Then we tried putting it back and then
करी
For 230.
repeat it good इतना ही करना है
What is P2?
that's what you're finding.
Oh,
You're finding.
T2 ही निकालना है once you get T2 you will know the end condition फिर क्या करना मैं बताता हूँ पहले आप T2 मत मारना
Oh, I don't know what to do.
no if you can try but
Is that a formula?
no we will derive a formula sorry कैसे पता है इतना ही होगा? सॉल्व सॉल्व करो। PV2 बहुत शॉर्ट चलता है भाई बच्चा।
This one also go there.
ये शक्तियाँ आपके पास ही है, दिव्य शक्तियाँ, अलौकिक शक्तियाँ। इतनी दूर का सोचना बड़ा मुश्किल है। कुछ तो गड़बड़ कर दिया। माइनस कैसे आ गया हम?
Well, this is minus of
हाँ ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है। 900 on this कुछ गड़बड़ है। हाँ not this one. That is 300 or 800?
300 by 60. Yes. 980. 9, oh.
So first everyone reach to that level.
So 2 to 9 point something, so you round down.
So see, the first case, एक बार मैं रिवाइज कर देता हूँ. Reversible case DQ0, DQ upon T0. DS system is DQ upon T0. Delta system is 0. Delta surrounding is 0. Delta is universe is 0. ये तो reversible हो गया. So कोई problems? Clear? Irreversible में आ जाओ. DS system is not equal to DQ irreversible upon T. You should be very clear about it. ऐसा कोई formula नहीं. So endpoints of reversible and irreversible are not same. लिख लो उसको note करो. Your endpoints are what? 16 atmosphere 300 Kelvin. You are going to 1 atmosphere 230 Kelvin. If it is reversible, you are going to 150 Kelvin. If it is irreversible, going to 230 Kelvin, right? अभी हमने 230 solve किया है. Reversible करते तो कितना आंसर आता? 150 Kelvin. Remember? So your endpoints are not same. If your endpoints was same, then my answer would have been same. If you go to 150 Kelvin, your answer would have been 0. Reversible case.
When you calculate that.
If you calculate the reversible case,
That
you
got
that this formula. You give 150, then answer would have been same as in 0. Delta system should have been matched, but it was not same condition. Hence, we cannot say that our delta system will match. So the question is, what is not matching, what we can do? So answer is, you have to solve with any general process. अब general process क्या होता है? General process is we have to use something which is not limited to just adiabatic condition, which is one place to other place via any reversible process. How can we calculate the value of what do you call DS? Okay, so write down DS is ये जनरल फॉर्म है, सबके लिए वैलिड. ओके, कोई स्पेसिफिक चीज के लिए नहीं, सभी के लिए वैलिड है. राइट डाउन DS is, and please note down, and please write down this part also. DS system is not equal to DQ reversible upon T. Write down end point of reversible reversal are not same. Write down what are the end points of reversible, what are the end points of reversible. Note कर लो सारी चीजें प्लीज. ठीक है, फटाफट नोट कर लो. देन एक ब्रेक ले लो, फिर इसको उसके ब्रेक के बाद ही करते हैं आराम से. फर्स्ट इसको कंप्लीट कर लो, यहाँ तक सभी लोग नोट करो, देन टेक अ ब्रेक, देन विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हियर. यहाँ तक कर लो. ओके,
Sir, it's actually the same formula, just written differently.
it's the same formula, but now this time I can't use DQ0. I can't say DU0.
Like PQ is DU plus PDV.
Correct, correct. And then we will try to integrate this as a general form.
Sure, how do we get 150?
With that T power gamma, P power 1 minus gamma constant. That is reversible applicable, right?
We
So
didn't
reverse-
find that though, right?
Yeah, we remember, we can find out and check, but those numbers will not match. That is 150, this is 230. So now you know already that in isothermal case, endpoints meet, endpoints match. But in this case, endpoints will not match. So your answer cannot be applied directly. Clear? Break ले लीजिए 10 मिनट का, then start. You can just keep the video and off. Correct.
So why are you unmuting if there's no one there?
Record the recording.
They can watch recording. Okay. So right now DS is DQ upon T. And DQ is DU plus PT. अब DQ DU plus PDV क्यों होता है? Because DQ plus DW is DU and DW is minus PDV. Correct? सोच कर देखो. तो DU is DQ plus DW. DW is minus PDV. तो minus PDV आपको उधर चला जाएगा. That will become DU plus PDV. Upon T कर दोगे आप. ठीक है? So du is NCV dt plus P is nRT by V dV upon T. हो गया? So ds becomes NCV dt plus nRT dV upon V upon T. Now, in this whole discussion, have I used anything specific? कुछ भी specific use किया मैंने अभी तक? सारा generally, it's all general discussion. अच्छा जी. इसको integrate करके देखो value क्या आएगी? What will be the numbers? Integrate ds.
So which one? This.
Yeah. Yeah, this integrated ds will be integration of this, integration of this. So what will be the value coming up? Check.
So it will become T2 minus T1 and B2 minus.
NCV dt upon T
And it should be
and then NRT
And then you get
dt cancel NR dv upon V. Two integration.
and then T2 by T1
Uh,
and
Second term will be NR ln V2 by V1.
yes, NR and V2 by V1. So integration become NCV ln V2 by V1 plus NR ln V2 by V1. अब एक और चीज बताओ, यहाँ तक कुछ भी मैंने स्पेसिफिक किसी की बात की है? इट्स अ जनरल थिंग. एक फर्स्ट लॉ यूज किया. फर्स्ट लॉ मतलब dq is d plus dv is first law. थर्मोडायनामिक्स यूज किया, वैल्यूज रख दी, इंटीग्रेट कर दिया. देयर इज नथिंग रॉन्ग.
the first law, delta U equals
Yeah.
U plus W.
Yeah, dq is dv. Okay. Now any difficulty in this? So integration will come like this. We solve the whole thing. Just see, check your results. यहाँ तक पहुंच जाओ पहले सभी लोग. ठीक है. अच्छा जी. CD का वैल्यू कितना है? 3R. Why CD is 3R? R upon gamma minus 1. Gamma is 4 by 3. 4 by 3 minus 1 is 1 by 3. 1 by 3 का 3 ऊपर जम करके जाएगा 3R बन जाएगा. लिख के देख. CV is R upon gamma minus 1 is right. CV is R upon gamma minus 1. So एक बार आप सॉल्व करेंगे तो CV का वैल्यू 3R आता है कि नहीं? चेक. Gamma is 4 by 3. 4 by 3 minus 1 is 1 by 3. 3R हो जाएगा हमारी. अच्छा जी, यहाँ तक समझ में आ गया. अब मेरे को एक चीज बताइए. Delta S which we have got is applicable for all general cases. If the case is isothermal, what will happen? T1 and T2 will be
what? See?
T1 upon T2 is 1
Why?
or T1 T2 is same. So what is ln of T1 T2 upon T1?
0.
So what is the first term becoming here?
0.
0.
So what is the formula coming up?
NR ln V2 by V1.
यही तो यूज किया था isothermal में. Check your formula.
Yeah.
Which you have used.
Yeah.
NR ln V2 by V1. If the same thing is isochoric, isochoric means second one becomes
Second
0.
zero.
What is the formula?
NCV ln V2.
Note कर लीजिए, लिख लीजिए. In case of isothermal, T2 will be equal to T1. First term becomes 0. Formula becomes delta S. Isothermal is NR ln V2 by V1.
Volume 0.
Yeah, volume is not changing. Volume is not changing. Temperature is not changing. Basically, T1 T2 are same. So volume is not changing. It's isochoric. If volume is not changing, it's isochoric. V2 by V1 ln will be 0. So the second term becomes 0. Answer becomes NCV ln T2 by T2. ये सब किसकी वैल्यूज है? डेल्टा एस आइसोथर्मल, डेल्टा एस आइसोकोरिक. क्लियर? द सिस्टम ऑफ द सिस्टम ऑफ द सिस्टम. समझ में आया? पूरा कॉन्सेप्चुअली क्लियर हो रहा है? एंड दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग एक्चुअली बिकॉज मेनी क्वेश्चंस विल कम फ्रॉम दिस एरिया इन एग्जाम आल्सो. So now you know isothermal treatment, now you know adiabatic treatment, now you know isochoric treatment. Coming to the current question. Current question was, we are going from 16 atmosphere 300 Kelvin to 1 atmosphere 150 Kelvin. That was irreversible. Sorry, that was reversible. 16 atmosphere 300 Kelvin to 1 atmosphere 220 Kelvin. That was irreversible. So we were solving irreversible case. And for irreversible case, we are supposed to solve delta S system. So which formula will be applied? This formula. In this formula, what is our T2 and what is our T1? Can we say 230 and 300? Check कर लीजिए. 230 and 300 values note करो. Values put करो वहाँ पे. Just please pass that charger from laptop. Yeah, thank you. So you can put values. It becomes 3 NR ln 230 by 300. देखो 230 क्यों लिखा मैंने? Because T2 is 230. And what is T1? Check this part first. T1 was 300. Correct pattern formula? Is that okay? Second side, NR ln V2 by V1. Now, how will you solve V2 upon V1? P1 V1 upon T2. T1 is P2 V2 upon T2. Right? P1 V1 upon T1 is P2 V2 upon T2. Why? P1 V1 upon R T1 is N. P2 V2 upon R T2 is N. Moles are not changing, moles are same. So since your moles are same, then you can use this formula. Now V2 upon V1 comes out how much? P1 upon P2 into T2 by T1. अब मेरे को बताओ सबकी वैल्यू पता है. P1 कितना मेरा 16, P2 is 1, T2 is how much? 230, T1 is how much? 300. Please note down all the values. 16 से 1 पे गए, 300 से 230 पे गए. तो values मेरे को सारी पता है. Can I keep this value in terms of V2 by V1 here? Check please. Will that be your answer for delta system? Is it a general statement? Are we going from one random position to other random position, which is not adiabatic reversible case? Hence, delta system cannot be called zero. Are you okay? ये पूरा क्वेश्चन को समझ में एक बार हैंड रेज कर दो अगर समझ में आया. So कोई डाउट तो पूछ लो.
Sir, how do you calculate and
That's the next step. First, you understand this or not? You will complete करो. ये पूरा सही नहीं बेटा. This is P2 by V1 here. It is. Formula is V2 by V1. So you have to write this CCC.
oh, that temperature?
That will also come into multiplication. No? 16 into 230 by 300 into that. कर लेंगे. कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आता. How to solve this? It's again a difficulty. Plus why? Okay. Fine. Okay. एक बार वापस से control tab, command tab.
Command help.
Yeah, and go to the Zoom part. Yeah, second one. Back to the meeting. No, up. No, left. Below. Orange one.
Yeah, this
Back to the
one.
meeting.
Yeah.
Correct. Click. कुछ नहीं हो रहा.
This
This
one.
one.
No, this is the quizzer.
This one they asked me. एक बार Zoom पे क्लिक करना होगा.
It's on the below that. There's a meeting end.
Just show.
I know, yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, please keep that. Thank you. Is it clear? So delta system is this. Delta surrounding is how much? Minus Q irreversible upon T. That is the standard result. Now remember how much heat you are exchanging with surrounding in adiabatic. No heat exchange from surrounding. So right, heat exchange from surrounding is 0. No exchange of heat from surrounding. Hence, my Q irreversible value is 0. So what is delta surrounding?
So why is no text?
Because in adiabatic process, what is the value of Q?
0.
What is that Q? Heat supply. It's 0. So exchange from surrounding is how much? Nothing.
0.
Okay, so I'm using direct formula that minus Q irreversible quantity is 0. System is this, surrounding is this, universe will be how much? System plus surrounding. Without even solving the first information, can you say the first information cannot be negative? ये तो बोल सकते ना अपन कि negative नहीं है first information. First information has to be positive. Why? Because delta's universe can never be negative. And by chance you get negative, that means you're doing something wrong. You get the point? So you add both the numbers. Your values will look like this. If you simplify, your values will come this. कर लीजिए एक बार अपने आप को complete करा.
How do you solve that ln part?
Yeah, I'm just keeping it at ln 23/30. They will give the value. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. That.
Okay. And ln 16, I'm writing ln 2 power 4. Always this is becoming 4 ln 2. Just see the calculation.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to simplify this whole thing.
Oh.
Okay. Simplify कर लो, लिख लो value. Any problem with this? Delta's universe is clear. Delta system is clear. Delta surrounding is also clear. Okay. Now, come to the next part. Third part. Free expansion. Right now. Free expansion. When definitions are no free expansion, then you can do it yourself. Free expansion is when you expand against zero external pressure. When you expand gas against zero external pressure, that means P external is 0. So what is the work done value for this? 0. What is the work done value for this? 0. So, hello? 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 there. एक बार आप वापस कोशिश करो मेरे को दे दो या हाँ मुझे वेट कर रहा ओके ट्राई करो P external is 0.
Zero.
The work is 0, then minus Q is 0.
Exactly.
Then
The whole thing is 0.
Then delta S of surrounding is 0.
delta surrounding is 0. Delta system, can you say 0? No.
That has to be positive.
So try. How much is the value?
But then
Can you comment
here,
about du? थोड़ा सोचो कर पाओगे कुछ भी नई information नहीं whatever you know based on that you can
Then
solve
U
it.
is also 0.
then
So what is the answer for delta system surrounding and think deeply you'll get the answer थोड़ा सा सोच लो
but then delta surrounding also will be 0 because
Yeah,
there's
that's
no
right.
heat exchange. But then both of them can't be 0 because it's
irreversible. Correct. So delta system is what?
that
So do we
also
have the end conditions?
Same. Yeah.
We have end conditions. What are the end conditions? T1, T2 are same or different?
different. But
You said delta is 0. You said delta is 0.
Yeah.
So T1, T2 are same.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
said delta is 0. You said dW is 0. Delta, sorry, W
Yeah.
is 0.
Yeah.
You said Q is also 0.
Okay.
So अब सोचो कि आपका T1, T2 तो same हो गया. So what is our general formula?
So then it'll be NR.
Ah.
It's for the it'll become isothermal. So then we get NR
Yeah,
and
NR
then
and
V2
V2
by
by
V1.
So what is the answer?
V2 by V. Wait, but that's also
V2 by V1 is V1 by V2.
So what is the answer?
16. Like minus
NR and then
that's
16.
16.
And what is
which is
LN16?
4 ln2.
4R LN2.
4R.
Very good. So your answer for the last case will become 4R LN2. Okay.
Okay.
So it will look like this. Good. Smart बच्चे आपको इधर गया नोट कर लीजिए 4R LN2 0 and 4R LN2 are your answers. Clear? Universe is 4R LN2, surrounding is 0, system is this. Expansion में clear हो गया? Any problems, any issues, any difficulty, you may ask.
Sir, delta U is 0. So why did you say T1 equals
Delta U is NCV delta D.
Yeah. Oh,
So delta D is 0, T1 is T2.
yeah. Okay.
समझे पूरा? So पहला term 0 हो गया, NCV LN2 by T1 में NCV LN2 by T1 0 हो गया. What is the remaining? 4R LN2. That's the answer. All right. So this is about adiabatic process. Okay. So other batch we have done this much only. Now we'll do something in terms of question practice.
So is it over the chapter?
No.
How much is that?
Plenty of. Thermochemistry is also there. Thermochemistry is also a portion, right? So thermodynamics and thermochemistry. So the last question you missed. Last question work done is 0. Q is 0.
The DU is 0.
So delta U is 0.
Delta
is 0.
0.
No,
Delta T is 0.
no, over here. So like if
It
delta
was
U
other
is 0,
fast.
Guys,
if delta U is 0, then no temperature change. So T1 by T2 is 1. So then and then 1, this entire thing will become 0. And then you'll only have this part left. And then since no temperature change, it'll be NR LN16. Only because this is 1, right?
correct.
T, right? That's 4R LN2.
अच्छा तो याद है. Good. 4R LN2 is the answer. चलो कुछ क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं. फिर प्रैक्टिस करते हैं एडियाबैटिक एंट्रोपीज इन सब के क्वेश्चंस पे.
Sir,
Hmm.
sir, how long will this chapter go for?
अब आपके एग्जाम के पहले खत्म हो जाएगा. एग्जाम कब है आपका? 16, 17.
17th.
First exam scan.
No.
Yeah.
Answer this question.
Yeah.
Physics is on 19.
Chemistry first.
Oh yeah, okay. Enthalpy.
Answer नहीं किया but you can try. Enthalpy of vaporization of liquid is given. Entropy vaporization is given. Boiling point of the liquid is given. Delta H.
Is equal to U plus delta PV.
Okay. It's delta U plus delta BV. वैसे अभी इसको आपने किया नहीं तो इसको छोड़ दो. अभी थोड़ा इसको पढ़ाना है. Then you can try it. Wait.
Yeah, share.
Because half-heartedly it will lose point. Right? They're not done that concept. So इसको जबरदस्ती इम्पोज नहीं करना चाहता है. ठीक है समझ लिया आपको. Do it आराम से. This you can answer. JEE Advanced 2014 का क्वेश्चन. वाटर लिक्विड वाटर वेपर में जा रहा है. टेम्परेचर है 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस. प्रेशर है 1 एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर. अब बताओ क्या होगा. 1 atmospheric pressure 100 degrees Celsius shows it is equilibrium, because water boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius only. So what's the answer?
Yeah.
Delta system is more than 0, delta surrounding is more than 0, delta system is more than 0. It's the first. Why A?
system is
No, system will decrease. Yeah, B.
No, but
Because
when you go
system-
from liquid to gas,
Yeah, but you're
entropy increases,
supplying-
no?
You're
Yeah.
supplying
We wrote
from
that
the
on the
surroundings to the system. System will increase, surrounding will decrease.
Correct, but it's not reversible. So that means
So yeah,
universe won't be entropy of
Yeah.
universe won't be
Yeah.
zero.
it won't be zero, but it will be positive.
Yeah.
System can be higher than surrounding also, no? System can increase, surrounding can decrease.
So correct, but you're supplying heat. So some heat from the surroundings will go to the system.
Hmm.
Right. So that's why, and when you go from liquid to gas, entropy of system will increase.
Hmm.
And since it's irreversible, entropy of universe can't be zero.
Hmm.
So that's why if entropy of system is positive, entropy of surroundings can't be negative.
No, that is why I'm asking why.
So because if it's negative, or it can be,
It
It
then
can be
cannot
plus
be-
two minus one scenario, no?
Yeah.
It can be plus two minus one, say plus
Exactly.
one. So थोड़ा सोचो, दिमाग लगाओ. Delta surrounding की definition मैंने क्या दी थी? Minus Q upon T. Apply that. Minus Q upon T. So what is the heat exchange with surrounding? You have taken heat or not?
Take
You have taken heat. So what is minus Q?
So minus. That will be negative.
minus of minus.
Huh, so what is the final answer? Now sum up the final answer. Which one you want?
B.
B.
सभी लोग B पे आ रहे हैं? अक्षय, आदित्य, क्या बात है? Congratulations. JEE Advanced 2014 का क्वेश्चन आपने सॉल्व कर लिया.
So
एक ही
they
क्लास
give
में.
this short question.
This is actually question of advance. I'm not changing anything. It's actually a question of advance. See, that's what I'm saying. Exam is not difficult. Your
It's the
concepts are how
ranking,
clear,
it's the
that makes it
ranking.
difficult. No, not ranking even. How good you know the concepts. Because what you feel is very simple is very difficult for very like a good number of students. Because they don't know these things in the right way.
Delta S of system is minus Q by T.
Delta surrounding is minus Q by T. Delta DS system is dq upon T. For reversible case. Integration आके delta system निकाल सकते हैं.
For isothermal, it's
Hmm.
DS upon T.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it's the general formula.
No, dq upon T.
Yeah, DQ.
DS is dq upon T is a general formula. DS system
Yeah,
is dq reversible upon T is a general formula. कहीं भी लगाओ, कभी गलत नहीं होगा. Try. JEE Advanced 2016. अब देखो 14 में क्वेश्चन है, 16 में फिर से एंट्रोपी पे क्वेश्चन है. और एडवांस का क्वेश्चन तो 4 नंबर का क्वेश्चन होगा एटलीस्ट 4 मार्क्स. Right? One mole of ideal gas at 300 Kelvin in thermal contact with surrounding expands isothermally from 1 liter to 2 liter against a constant pressure. Against a constant pressure. Very important line. If constant pressure comes, is it reversible or irreversible? Constant pressure.
It's reversible.
Irreversible. Constant pressure में क्या होगा? Outside one atmosphere आप balance ही नहीं कर रहे हो point पे. So how is it quasi-static? Constant pressure means irreversible. अच्छा जी, तो P external कितना दिया है? 3 atmosphere. V2 given है 2. given है 1. Work done निकाल लोगे. Change in entropy of surrounding पूछा हुआ है आपसे. Delta surrounding is what? Minus Q upon T. Q का value कितना होता है? Delta U plus W. Sorry, delta U is Q plus W. Okay,
Delta
so
U.
Q is what? Minus W.
Minus W.
माइनस डब्ल्यू रखो, आंसर निकालो फटाफट. तो एक मिनट का क्वेश्चन है. Try.
So I think you can tell from the option.
No, please try. बहुत शॉर्टकट चलना चाहते हो, कुछ तो लिख लो. Don't copy the question, just solve. Give me the answer. Advanced 16 का क्वेश्चन, 14 के बाद 16 भी आप कर लोगे. Anybody?
So LN2.
Hmm?
LN2.
चाहिए रेंडो?
From the formula it's coming minus and LN.
माइनस एक्सटर्नल V2 माइनस V1.
Yeah.
उसमें तो इंटीग्रेशन एलन आ ही नहीं रहा कहीं पे.
U is equal to 3.
3 by T. Sorry, Q is equal to
3.
minus 3.
What is minus 3 unit? You look at the units. Your answer is delta surrounding is in joule per Kelvin. So आपका आंसर इसमें एटमॉस्फेयर लीटर में 1 लीटर एटमॉस्फेयर हाउ मेनी जूल्स नीचे गिवन है 101.3 जूल्स.
Oh, so minus 3 into 10.
So what is the answer?
Minus 303.9.
C.
But
5.
C.
let's see.
C.
How?
Minus.
You will be minus 303.9, then you do by 3.
By 3.
So C.
1.013. 1.013 आ रहा है.
Yeah.
101.0 है. अच्छा by 300 भी करोगे. हाँ. Okay. What's the final answer?
C.
C.
सभी का सी आ रहा है.
Yeah.
देखते हैं सही क्या आपने. क्या बात. Concepts are clear. कर लो. So if you understood the concept once, you can solve any question. कुछ है ही. Thermo is a very simple topic for you now.
Do we have this in school?
Yeah. Only this time.
She did? No, like as in these kind of questions.
Why you
I
did?
think she did all this.
She did do or yes, no, just comes in the exam.
None of
Reversible.
No, she didn't do it. We can do.
We are not using.
No, why is it reversible?
Constant
Then she
pressure.
went to N4.
What is reversible? At
She
every
was
point
just
pressure is
going
balanced, right?
circles after
Yeah.
that. I
If
don't know.
pressure is constant, it is not balanced every time.
Still.
I don't know.
What is the definition of reversible? Outside pressure, inside pressure, the pressure is balanced at each and every stage during expansion. Is it a constant pressure condition? No.
Here it's showing.
Here it is constant pressure. That's why it is irreversible.
Okay.
So I don't think we did this in school at all.
Yeah.
So these things will come in JEE.
Yeah. Well. No, I'm surprised we didn't do it in school.
We did enthalpy.
Enthalpy भी करेंगे हम लोग.
So no, we only did enthalpy and
For like
thermo.
10 in classes enthalpy.
Yeah.
We'll do 2 class, but you can solve any question of advance. 2, maximum 3 classes with practice and interview. ज़्यादा नीचे आने वाली है. This is the major difficult question which is already over. Enthalpy is very simple question. वो तो फटाफट कर लोगे आप.
G only. H.
उसमें कोई टाइम नहीं लगेगा.
We already did enthalpy H equals G plus B.
No time.
No, no,
There
no.
like various
There's
types
different
of
types of enthalpy.
एंथैल्पी वाले क्वेश्चंस हैं काफी सारे. आप देख लो सब एंथैल्पी पे हैं. ये सब करने हैं आपको. ये कर चुके हैं. ये कर चुके हैं. ट्राई 2000 to 5 मार्क. इसको आराम से करना. अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. गिव सम टाइम. Take some time, do it properly. आराम से एकदम.
So what's perfect?
Idealize. Okay. 2 moles of RTNS undergo the following processes. Number 1, a reversible isobaric expansion from 120 liter to 140 liter. So you can draw PV diagram. If you draw PV diagram, how will it go? 120 liter to 140 liter. That means left to right, parallel to the V axis.
It's a horizontal line.
Horizontal line parallel to V axis. Draw PV diagram and show point 1 and point 2. Then a reversible isochoric change of state from 1 atmosphere 40 liter to 0.5 atmosphere 40 liter. That means 40 liter वाली line पे आपको नीचे आना है. Check the second one. So you are coming downwards for the next process. Show the first one. Good. So show process it. So from this point to this point is it. From this point to 0.5 is B. The B part. Reversible isochoric change. And the next is a reversible isothermal compression from 0.140 to 120. 120 is a starting point. So how will it look like? The whole thing? Actually, ऐसा ग्राफ बनना चाहिए आपका.
It comes straight down.
This down and this. ऐसा बन रहा है?
Yeah.
Check कर. ये A हो गया.
So why
ये
is
B हो
it
गया.
a
इससे.
curve? Why is it a curve?
Look at the C part.
Why is C a curve?
Reversible isothermal. Isothermal कैसा
Isothermal
लगता है
is
ग्राफ?
Both pressure and volume are changing.
Isothermal graph is how?
The
Isothermal.
temperature is gone.
And temperature is same.
Yeah.
Understand? First A is clear. This first is clear.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Reversible isochoric. Volume is same.
Hmm.
On the same volume, you're coming from 1 to 0.5. So come from here, go to 0.5. Draw this. No, there only, there only. In the same graph. Ah, correct. This is your B part. So the first one was B part. Now from that point to the starting point, how will you connect? Using isothermal. It will become a cyclic process. Correct. Now this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Or we can say this is A, this is B, this is C. अब बाकी चीज आप पढ़ो. Sketch with labels, each of the process with same PV diagram. First part कर लो.
So this was a subjective paper.
Yeah, 2002 was subjective exam. So 2004 onwards they start 4 or 5 onwards they started objective. So 1991 onwards they started subjective.
So how is the format for subjective?
They used to check.
Yeah,
Is it like the
professors used to check the notebooks.
So how many applicants were there?
No, but first there is a screening exam. Screening में उड़ा देते हैं.
Oh,
उसके बाद फिर आपका ये exam होता है.
oh.
So those who qualify screening in October, they will write this exam in May. And then professors will check and then they will.
So
you have
Then the
to
total seats were 2,500 that time.
So October,
Yeah.
when you were in 12th or after you passed?
October you are in 12th.
Oh, okay.
And
makes sense.
May you will write your this exam, which is called mains. This was called mains. That is called screening. Now mains, current mains is objective, and the first step, and the second one is advanced. That time there's no advanced. I'm like screening and mains. The names are like that.
So when did you write?
2000.
So you also wrote subjective.
Yeah, subjective paper only.
So you have to write bold style answers.
Yeah, well, like step marking also is there. All those things are there. Proper paper.
So do you think that's better or the current format's better?
Both are better. Both are good.
No, like in terms of figuring out the right student, like
This also they figure out. There's no this they figure out better even. Why? Because there you're writing some steps, right? Here, if you because in advanced pressure you can't guess. There's so many things that they will easily figure out whether you're doing it right or wrong.
Screening was objective.
Screening was objective. Yeah, it was simple MCQ single choice with negative marking. So पहले screening होता था. उसमें जो highest rank बनते थे उसके बाद फिर आपको advance रखना. You get the hall ticket and then for advance. चले आगे. First part हो गया. Second part work done. बताइए कैसे करोगे work done? So net work done we have done Carnot cycle. वैसे भी आपको idea work done for A part, work done for B part, work done for C part. तीनों add कर दो. That will be net work done.
So area after the graph.
Area within the graph. Yes.
but you can't calculate it.
Yeah,
for this
yeah,
figure.
yeah. And the third part is total heat involved in the above process that you can tell. Value of delta U, delta H, delta S you can tell. अच्छा ये last आंसर बताओ. Delta U, delta H, delta S कितना होगा?
Delta U,
All zero.
all are zero. They are
All
all
zero.
Because all are state
functions.
So delta U, delta H, delta S all will be what?
zero.
Zero. ये तो कर लिया फटाफट. Third part is done.
Hmm.
Yeah. अब first part के लिए क्या करोगे? First part के लिए graph draw कर लिया आपने ऐसे. This is also done.
Yeah.
The second part please solve. Second तो कर लो. करो. Don't see. Do it. This rotates or was it?
So no, it's just camera. It's a nice camera.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So 60.
Work done. Okay. Plus 60 or minus?
Plus plus.
Plus. Paka. See the sign.
So minus 40.
Yeah, I'm getting -40 because
Minus?
the work done for second is 0.
Zero.
Second one will be 0.
Zero,
But
that's
first, how much is the work?
20.
Minus 20.
-20 for both. Like first and third, it's -20 each.
Okay. So the answer is first one is -20. Second one is 0. Third one is not -20. It's an RTL and V2 by V1. क्या किया आपने? आपने क्या वो उसको irreversible बनाने कर दिया क्या?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
oh, it's reversible.
So, do it. Is it clear?
Hmm.
First one is P delta V. That portion you know. Second is 0 because isochloric. And third one is NRT value. So my answer is -6.13 liter atmosphere. Note कर लीजिए. कोई डाउट तो पूछ लो.
So could you tell again why we use?
It's irreversible. No, we did it as it's irreversible.
It's a reversible case, no? Reversible. This is a reversible case.
Reversible.
So reversible का formula क्या होता है? Work done का.
Minus NRT and V2 by V2.
That you have to use them
Then why for A we use?
because it's a flat line. The work done is P delta V. It's isobaric, no? Pressure is constant. This is P delta V.
Okay.
Okay. Constant pressure. Is it clear?
Minus 20. Both W2.
W20 because it's isochoric. You're coming delta V 0. You're coming from 2 to 3. Both are at 40. Both are at 40 liter. So V2, V1 both are same, right? V2 1 is 0.
P delta V.
Clear? नोट कर लीजिए इसको. रिजल्ट नोट कर लीजिए. ये पूरा एक्सप्रेशन है लिख लो. ये पूरा. इसमें कोई डाउट है तो पूछ लो एक बार.
Minus
Akshay,
P.
please note down the whole expression. More questions will come on the same line. कर लेंगे. Okay. Can you solve for delta U? Delta U will be 0 for the whole thing. W is known, so Q will Q will be
Minus.
same number with a negative sign. So negative will become positive. Push it up to get the answer. Kar and 1 atmosphere liter is how many joules? 101.3. ये भी use किया गया पे 101. Just note down this. This you can use wherever it is required. 1 liter atmosphere is 101.3 joules. 101.3 joules. 101.3 joules. ठीक है. Remaining will see the next class. I have a meeting lined up at 4 o'clock. I'll stop here. Please revise this hopefully. See you in the next class.
Thank you.
And properly you understood, I hope, right? Good. Just look at one. Sorry, writing this. Narco test you to write. Just read narco test you to write. Nothing.
I wrote it
As
yesterday.
given message, right? So that's good. They came here. What did you? Huh? Huh?
Paper jara.
Okay, sir.
5 o'clock? 5 to 6 will be there. 6 will arrive. सर चलो एक मीटिंग इन्फो एज वाले की 4 बजे से देंगे. 5 मिनट है.
नेक्स्ट टाइम
5 मिनट है. क्या बोल सकते हो उसको? फिर बातें कर लेते हैं.
आप भी कर लो.
अरे
कर लो आप. मैं क्या करूँ तुम और क्या करेंगे?
अरे आ जाओ.
अरे करो करो करो. क्या बोलना क्या बस ये देखो.
तो कुछ नहीं बकरा काटनी है.
तो क्या करती एआई वाली पकड़ काटनी है.
ना एआई में कुछ नहीं.
छोटी क्लास
छोटी क्लास में नहीं.
तब तो पकड़ क्या काट.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ तुम BMW बना रहे हैं. एजुकेशन का BMW बना रहे हैं. चिल्लर नहीं
क्या
क्या है.
कर क्या रहे हो.
सिंपल बताओ. जेई नीट की कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रेप करा रहे हैं. 5 लाख की टिकट साइज हमारी है. 5 लाख की टिकट साइज 50 बच्चे कर गए. 2.5 करोड़ का रेवेन्यू कर दिया है. और अगले साल 5 करोड़ का रेवेन्यू मार रहे हैं. सीधा सीधी गेम यही करते हैं. और साथ में एआई वगैरह के टूल बना रहा है. ये कर रहा हूँ, कर वो साइड पे ठीक है, कर लो ना। मुद्दे को जो दिखाओ ऐसा कि पिक्चर पैसे में वैसे चाहिए नहीं, डालोगे तो एक्सपेंड करने का सोच सकते हैं। ऐसे चल रहा होता। आप सीधे बोलो ना, 5 5 लाख का टिकट साइज है, 50 बच्चे पढ़ाते हो। टू सम एक्सटेंट इट इज ट्रूथ ऑल्सो,
ट्रूथ ही है,
ऑलमोस्ट होती है, टू सम एक्सटेंट होती है। अगले साल का हमारा 100 का टारगेट है, 100 बच्चों का, उस हिसाब में हम चले हुए
बड़ा है प्लेयर है, इनको
हैं।
ठीक प्लेयर है।
मैं तो बोला ना, कॉन्फिडेंस से बात करो, उतना ही बात करो, इससे बोलो आ जाओ 2 मिनट बात कर लो, क्या दिक्कत है।
चलो
अरे पिक वाले में आप बड़ा माहिर
कोई
खिलाड़ी।
नहीं, आप बिल्कुल ठीक करते हो, ठीक करते हो, कोई दिक्कत वाली होती है, यही बात आप अपनी रखते हो।
मैं उसको ना
हाँ,
पिच
वो-
वैसे नहीं, वो नहीं करना है, मैं छोटे बच्चों का बहुत मास है, मैं इसको ऐसे ऐसे शुरू करूँ, उसकी बेइज्जती करते क्योंकि मेरे को ना अड्डा
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ
इसने
नहीं
अड्डा
है।
में फंडिंग दी, समझ इसने अड्डा में फंडिंग दी है।
नहीं नहीं,
तो मैं बोला मैं मास एजुकेशन मेरा
नहीं
इंटरेस्ट
नहीं
हाँ।
नहीं नहीं, वो ना करता आपके लिए कोई नहीं।
चलो मैं किसी का नाम नहीं लेता, मैं जनरल बोलूंगा।
कोई जनरल कुछ नहीं बात नहीं करनी,
हाँ।
आपने सिंपल कहना है मैं मार्केट में ना
हाँ।
क्या है कि तेरा व्हाट यू कॉल,
ये गैप आइडेंटिफाई किया हमने।
ये गैप आइडेंटिफाई किया है, देयर इज अ विलिंगनेस टू पे फॉर क्वालिटी एजुकेशन एंड देयर आर क्वालिटी टीचर्स, बट द करंट सेटअप इज समथिंग वेयर देयर इज नॉट अ पर्सनलाइज्ड टच, और वो वाली एक कहानी देखी कि मतलब वो हमें लगता है कि यार जो बच्चा है उसका 1.5 लाख में भी होता कुछ नहीं है,
कुछ नहीं होता।
और ना उसकी कोई जिम्मेवारी लेता है, लोग कॉस्ट प्रोडक्ट की तो बात ही छोड़ दो। एंड सो वी हैव आइडेंटिफाइड अ स्पेस जिसमें हम इतना चार्ज करते हैं, लोग एक स्मॉलर ग्रुप साइज में कोहॉर्ट में कर रहे हैं, वी आर टेकिंग इट, वी आर टेस्टिंग इट आउट फ्रॉम अ बैच साइज ऑफ
It's a pilot project and we have been founder of Coder class also।
थोड़ा मोटा छोड़ दो, सारी बात छोड़ दो,
वो पूरा उसको उसको पता ही है पूरा, वो देख के आई होगी।
पता है वो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं,
चलो ठीक है ठीक है।
वो करना ही नहीं, थोड़ा तो
नहीं, ये बताना है कि हमने पुराने से स्केल किया है इस तरीके से, हमने ये सोचा फिर हमने ये सोचा,
हमारा काफी एक्सपीरियंस
तो हमें ये समझना है कि इससे तो कुछ नहीं हो, इससे हो सकता है ऐसा कुछ।
मतलब आप ना इसको थोड़ा सा वैसे अप्रोच करो, आज की कन्वर्सेशन एकदम फ्रेश माइंड से अप्रोच करो।
इसीलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ, बोलो आ जाओ 10 10 मिनट लगता है।
नहीं, वो 2 बंदे ना बैठो, वो क्या लगता है,
क्लियर लगता है,
सारी
क्लियर
चीजें
लगता
clear
है,
लगती है,
क्लियर लगता है, ये बात भी सही है आपकी,
एक ही
वो बात मैं
बंदा
आपकी मानता हूँ। चिन्मय, श्याम, अक्षय सारे ऑनलाइन हो गए आज. अरे, कीर्ति is also there. Fine. क्यों ऑनलाइन? Why online, Shyam?
Sir, I got a bit of work at home, so yeah.
Sorry, you're not audible. One second. Yeah, please tell me now.
I had a bit of work at home, so yeah. It was a piano class in the morning, so yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now it's coming mirror image or correct? Yeah, it's correct now. Arjun. Kirti, you were there in hydrocarbon class, right? Yesterday? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So I think one substitution free radical and substitution free radical is pending for you, right? And okay, so substitution free radical we'll do in hydrocarbon. Kirti, you can skip this class because I'll do the same thing which you have done in 5 to 7 yesterday. Okay,
Okay, so I have
you
to
can join
join.
5 o'clock. You have to
Right.
join 5 o'clock.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, it's the same repetition. Sorry, I just stopped. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. स्टार्ट करें. आ गया जी आप लोग? इधर किसके लिए छोड़ा है? कहाँ कोई आ रहा है यहाँ पे? अक्षय ऑनलाइन आ रहा है. अर्जुन को भेज दिया है. चिन्मय ठीक है. ऑनलाइन वालों की संख्या ज्यादा है आज. CnH2n plus 2 to CnH2n, and at the end it becomes H2n minus 2. So the first one is alkane, then alkene, and then alkyne. Please write down this general formula. Arjun, turn on your camera, please.
Sir, can you see me? I don't think it's working.
No, I can't see.
So I'll just restart my laptop and come on.
Yes. Yes. कोई डाउट इसमें? What is the formula of number of unsaturation, Niharika? Number of unsaturation equals A plus 1 minus B minus D upon 2. Write down.